I started out the challenge at 444.9 pounds. Pretty sedentary lifestyle. I worked out every now and then. I liked working out, but I didn't do very much of it. My diet was completely out of whack. I thought I was okay, but I was really off base. And so when I began working with David and his team, we changed everything. We changed how I ate, changed how I drank water, changed how I worked out. Everything changed, and it was an amazing experience within the first week. The first week was a lot of fun. I saw immediate weight loss. I lost 5 pounds in the first 2 days. I even had a tragedy the first week. I had the pancake incident of 2009 when I gained back 3 pounds on the third day just from a stupid decision at IHOP. And from that moment on, I knew stupid decisions were not a possibility. And that was something that David, made perfectly clear to me. Look at the work you've done, and you backtrack so far so quickly. It just changed exactly how I would enter the competition and my mindset. Every day I was at the gym twice a day. I was on the elliptical machine, which was something I never thought I would conquer. One night I did it for 2 hours straight, and it was a great victory. I never imagined that I could do things like that. The things we do on the weight room floor, when we ran 3 miles or ran 2 miles the other day, all of those things add up to being great accomplishments that I couldn't have done without this challenge, without David, and without his team. The 12 weeks weren't easy. There were challenges that came up right and left. It actually was daily challenges for me. I seemed to have an illness or an injury that came about every couple of days, and every once in a while I had something like a sinus infection or a cold, and I didn't realize how much they brought you down physically. But you start trying to lift weights with a cold or a sinus infection, and you know very quickly how the whole body is engaged constantly in working out and even just daily living. It's made me very aware of the need to stay healthy, or at least as healthy as possible. Doing vitamin supplements, keeping the diet in a way that keeps my body fresh. It really taught me how to overcome those challenges. The other challenge was just fighting my weight. Every time I did an exercise, there was a lot of resistance against me with my own body weight. And we'd have to find ulterior ways to get to what we needed to do, different positions for the body. And David was amazing at that. He made it work for a guy who's, without a doubt, morbidly obese, and made it easy. Well, not exactly easy, but made it a little easier for me to do the exercises, so that now I can do a fitness camp with my colleagues at work, and I can do 98% of the exercises, and just a few I have to alter because of my size. But now I know how to do it because I learned during the challenge. Throughout the whole fitness challenge, motivation has been a key factor. When do you keep going? How hard do you push? What about the days you don't want to work out? That's what the team's all about. That's what the training team's there for. No matter if I'm here at 9 o'clock after a long day of rehearsals and meetings and sitting in my office, Colton or Josh would be here and they would be rooting me on. If I came early in the morning, it would be Lindy and David and Wade. They'd be here, asking how I'm doing, what's going on, what am I doing that day. They happen to glance over and see if I'm doing something wrong. They'll come and help. Those guys are an amazing support network that I couldn't have done this without them. The two other things that helped me along with motivation was, one, my blog and all the supporters. There's 256 people that have been reading my blog and commenting and helping and praying for me, and that is an incredible support network that I cling to every day to get me through. And lastly is my other competitors. I've really enjoyed working out with Crystal and with Ashley. They help me a lot every time that I seem to be struggling. They have a wise crack or a hug or whatever I need that day. They're ready to push me on and help me get to that next level. It's the whole team aspect that I didn't know was going to happen. We really have worked together to push each other towards our goals. So there's a very strong support network, and it's something to definitely need to be successful. I know good and well that there's only 24 hours in a day, and there's only 7 days in a week, and with kids and with school and with work and trying to have a social life, that those hours seem to become less and less and less. I know it's easy to procrastinate and stay away from the gym. I know it's easy to sit on the fence and say, I'm going to start that diet on Monday. I'm going to start exercising on Monday. I'm going to wait till December ends and I'll get to New Year's. I've said all of those things before, and I know exactly where people are coming from. It's something that's difficult to get over. It's the illness of procrastination. But it's time. It's always time. And there is always time to take that next step and to go on and work out a little bit and diet a little bit. Little changes can make big differences, and you can work them into your daily lives. You can get up 30 minutes earlier and head to the gym. You can work out 30 minutes into your normal bedtime. You know, if you need to find the time, you can do it. You just have to convince yourself that that's what you want to do, that you're ready to make the life change. And I have to tell you, it's the sweetest tasting thing you've ever had, is when you get to get on the scale and you see big number losses, or you get to go and buy new clothes. That makes it worth it. That makes me go back and look at my schedule of rehearsals and kids choirs and youth and adults and senior adult activities at the church, having a new girlfriend and building a relationship, having my family involved, building friendships all at the same time. I still wanted to find time to work out, and it was totally worth it. I haven't sacrificed a thing that was more important than my health and wellness.